I'm on a mission, I'm focusing on my vision. Never see competition, cause all I know is I'm winning. Always knew I was different, I knew it since the beginning. I told them they never listen, but now they see that I'm gifted. I really put in the work, risking for my reward. Put my feet in the dirt and also water the soil. Eat problems for dinner, I'm screaming out, give me more. I know my future is brighter, that's why I gotta endure. Getting hot now, y'all gon' feel the burn. I was patient, I was waiting, now it's finally my turn. You ain't know, you gon' learn. You don't eat, you gon' starve. That's the reason every season I'ma keep on going hard. While I'm breathing, having reason to keep working for it all. Got a family to feed, I gotta be there when they call. Want the house with the lake, with the gates and the cars. Want the wraith with the stars, have it all before I'm gone. I want it all before I'm gone. Keep on grinding till the morn. If you're sleeping on me, keep on snoring. I want it all before I'm gone.
Actually going to try and force back into this themselves. If they lose this, if everyone goes down, if they can't even try and save at the end of this round.
At 27 HP, and they're stacking middle, but here comes a Molotov to flush them out.
He was almost unlucky not to get the headshot there, and you can see what the pain does. But still, Twists at long knows that they've been pushed back towards CT, so naturally, he goes and fires through. Gap in the smoke favors him as he gets NBK as well. And jumping through the door, Alex down 3-1 for Liquid. But Twists is a stage player now, and that's been instrumental in getting over that choke.
So consistently as well on the big stages, every single map, it feels like. It's just such a struggle. They take so long to get into.
Well, they've got Car for RPK, but that means if he even has to help ZywOo, they'll be able to strike. ZywOo down. RPK stuck in by the car, gets around the corner before Naf walks out. He didn't know he had access to it, and RPK, as a result, gets two, but that was inevitable. Unfortunately for Naf, he's left alone, and they know exactly where he is at this point in time, so Bomb will stay where it is. Naf, with the only smoke he could throw, has to get by, even trying to use the particles of the nade, and it works! He got the information, he finds the shot instead, and now he knows, barely damaged, sees him at the core, he gets the angle, he gets the clutch.
Both of those doors.
NBK still trying to get the gap, and he does find it. Hard to believe he could see through that at that point, edge of the smoke. Very, very slight position. Apex has played this perfectly. Ooh, I say that. Actually gets caught off. I thought MBK was going to bait him back in, but he makes amends with the fact that his teammate...
Decent grenade in there. There's a lot of damage and gets the first headshot.
MBK, this is the point. He's looked solid. He just hasn't had the support. But if they're going to challenge him directly, then he can have the impact as well. Alex gone.
Throw that and commit off this.
ZywOo up on top of the box. Drop for Nitro. RPK gone. Stewie takes ZywOo. That's exactly the isolation I was talking about, but it's a 2-2 split. They weren't ready for the flank. And as such, Stewie's left alone, but has the information that they're both coming from B. AWP jumping. Spots one. Lucky to be alive in that, considering the MBK hold. He's going to try and go toward long. He's going to be greeted. They're both with their knives out. They're both not ready, and somehow Stewie stays alive. This will give the chance to push through CT faster. Stewie's got to get aggressive. He gets by Apex. He lost track of him completely. Smoke down. Now he controls the pit. Bombs planted for him, and he can actually do this.
No smoke remaining, no kit available. The only chance MBK has if he peeks and nails a massive shot here. He knows he's going to have to peek eventually. Stewie. Oh my God! Facing a Liquid Eco at this point, it's just been too strong of a performance, and you're right, Alex seem aware. Molotovs will be thrown in with the flashbangs. Alex starting to find some form now. Lovely headshot towards Naflight, but it doesn't slow Liquid down at all. Twist going through the flames. It's so chaotic right now. Surely another round on the board for Vitality, but Twist and Nitro, they're starting to find frags now, and there it is. It's going to be Nitro with the opportunity for a second kill. He seems to know exactly where Apex is, takes him out of the equation, and Stewie 2K to finish things off.
Up to both angles, and MBK immediately able to trade it out. Nitro holds the door, but smoked off. They've lost access to the B side. Two inside of the window. They could go for an immediate retake before the bomb goes down, but that's shut out by ZywOo finding Nice and Naf are sitting targets in the open. He'll line it up. He doesn't need to put too much pressure because he can give information that they're not working in. Shots from the glove.
Really, I can't believe how he doesn't get a kill there. Pressure getting to them, and Nafly just thriving in the chaos at this point. I didn't think there was even a 1% chance they win that. It looked like such a locked round with the Apex flank. But this shot, we didn't see it from this POV. Let's see how this one went down. How did he best Nitro in that position? That's how. Really coming online now, and RPK, you've been singing his praises all game, and he window to it bounces around the corner. Elige now with a chance for a couple of frags. He finds three! as ZywOo has to clutch one.
The drop, double smoke. They're gonna wrap back with the deep smoke on the wall and mid as well to try and open up toward window, but Naf was on the forward side of it. He gets close enough that Alex had no chance. Gray screen walking through and look who's behind him. Wrong side of the door this time. Elige is always answering when they walk through. He finds two this time, MBK and RPK. Twists, he shuts down the first. And the former falls last to Elige as well. 15 now for Liquid.
All by the flashes. Can he survive this one? First kill will be his. And he's flashed again, but they're not committing to this. There's a kill, but Twist is going to line them all up. He's good for two, and now Apex, he'll have to find multiple frags here. He knows that Nitro's there as well. If he gets this kill, he'll save the day. It's not going to work out. As they'll purchase up with Deagles and fully invest. They are going to go for it. Here's the replay of all the pushes and successful frags. It's a challenge, in fact, and that's a nice play. He's going to get himself a couple of frags here. Takes a dink, but that's absolutely fine. As now it's a 5 versus 3. Remember, full investment here from Liquid, so it'll be Eco next round from what looks to be a very successful one from Vitality here.
11 HP, and he still finds Naf. So the M4 still out of the picture, and looks like that will be the case because Twists, only with the Deagle, tries to rotate back around. Could still potentially find MBK, but I doubt he carries a gun into the next round given the situation. And in fact, MBK, after picking up a bit of utility, runs back to the site to hide instead. So Vitality will take the lead. A 0% conversion rate so far in this series. It's pretty remarkable. So that's one.
Yeah, just the one. They now know where Twist is, and he hasn't got much time and no bomb. Just trying to see if there's any mistakes made, so he can at least cause some financial damage. That's not bad. Around it's over. What great movement that was. Beautiful shot as well. Comes back towards the A side, playing a dynamic game. That's what you want to see from these top AWPers. Apex closing.
Twist holding that position for that exact reason. Tons of information. Good read on that. The running back suggests perhaps he was boosting and wanted to go back to position, so he checks the only position that would have caught Twist. And then he goes to work on the round and finds 3 kills. Not bad at all.
Let's see, on a compromise buy.
Stewie sneaking up. ZywOo still looking out toward the front of bathrooms. Stewie, if he finds Park sign, means ZywOo has to be so quick with the op. And look, he's even trying to bait him out because he knows he's there. Walks straight in. He's stuck. It is a rush, absolutely. And Elige has read it well. He's gone all the way back, and he's found the shot on ZywOo. He himself thinks from a range, though, and down to 13. Alex gets the shot on his Stewie. Nitro takes bomb away from him, though, and that calms things down. MBK is going to get flanked, wrapped in, and it's 10-6 for Liquid. They win both pistols in this game, but again, no one has converted yet.
But there is a big point here. No bomb was planted, so it's really needed. But they didn't go for the execution they pointed out. I guess he didn't really have to, considering how close they were. But they allow this to happen. If you don't get the smokes down, it's kind of...
ZywOo needs his teammates to get positioned faster than they are. And it looks like Vitality might have done enough.
I think they might have done. They would certainly give it a go, though. There's plenty of money to justify it. You know there's not much left on the Vitality side in terms of utility, but a strong Molotov will at least fend off a couple of players towards short. Apex starting to land shots here as well. Surely this is the victory now. 3 versus 2. Bomb ticking at some pace. Twist continuing to apply the pressure now. Elige, where is he? He's about to strike. Someone needs to get on that defuse. They're both towards the water position. Elige knows it. It could be enough. Is there enough time? There's not. He has to go back and let the bomb go off.
Likes didn't quite spot. Yes, they did. Absolutely, they did. Naf tried to face on the back of it. Nitro's found Alex. My God. Retake. They'll bring Stewie over to the stairs. He's early with the nade. Wall of smoke down, but there's a gap. That means Nitro can just walk back out. Elige gets aggressive. There's a second rifle. Even though they find the op, they don't find Naf. And Stewie shuts it down.
I won't think twice when you're gone.